What's up, everyone? Josh White here. Just wrapped up an episode of the HeroFront podcast with my special guest, Staff Sergeant Zachary Miller, the creator of Air Force Wingman Outreach page on Facebook, a page that has helped thousands of people across the Air Force. We get to hear Zach's perspective. Why did he create the page? What was going through his head? And did he ever foresee the success that the page would bring? I had a great time getting to know Zach, the guy behind the page, the why, what drives him, what he's passionate about, and where he sees the page going in the future. Definitely check out this episode. I think you're going to love this kid as much as I did. Let's get after it. All right, Zach. So what we all want to hear, especially me, because I don't even know this story. I'm hearing this for the very first time, just like everybody else. Zach, I want to know, we all want to know how you created such an incredible page for people to be there for each other, to hear each other's stories, to make positive change in other people's lives, to bring everyone together. How did you come up with Air Force Wingman Outreach?
So, I'll give a little bit of a backstory. When I PCS to Kadena, I went through something and I was in a real dark spot, and I almost ended my life because I was only there a month. I really didn't know anybody, had nobody to turn to. So fast forward, in 2019, the Air Force had more suicides within the force than ever, I'm pretty sure. And I was thinking about ways, leadership can combat this, or, people can make a difference and things like that. And it got me down because I knew how I felt. So I could only imagine how these people felt in that moment. I noticed that a lot of people were going to a specific Facebook page or two and just ranting and complaining, oh, leadership's not doing enough, or they'd be like, this is what I have going on and I have nowhere to turn to and all this and that. So that got me thinking a little bit. And I was like, well, we need somewhere where we can go and vent or ask for advice, or seek help, or reach out and be like, I need a wingman, without fear of repercussions. I wanted something that was, blouse off, no rank, just Zach to Josh instead of staff sergeant to master sergeant, because I felt a lot of times people don't reach out because they don't want certain people, like certain ranks, to find out, because they're like, oh, well, I'm going to get in trouble, or they're going to take me to mental health and all this and that. So I created Air Force Wingman Outreach as a way to provide that to our wingmen, to our fellow airmen. I wanted somewhere where people would feel safe to go and reach out for help if they need it, or tell their stories and how they overcame it. And, so that maybe somebody's going through the same thing and thinking about ending their life, but they read that story and they're like, well, this person's going through the exact same thing. They made it through. I can make it through, and give them that little glimmer of hope that, it's not always as bad as you think it is. There are ways to make it through when you feel like there's no other way. And just, I wanted people to be able to